Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is episode number 7. This time, we're going to start moving away from just moving passengers. We're going to start moving some cargo. And we have a really easy target for our first one, which is Oceanside. We're going to be moving construction materials, which look like the bricks, here to the southeast side of Oceanside. They come from here. They're made from the quarry from stone, and the quarry is right there. So all we need to do is transport stone to here, and then transport the finished goods to here, and distribute it within the town. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Short distance to travel. Won't cost us much to set up either. And we don't have a ton of money here. In fact, we have a pretty small amount of money. But we should be able to get this on the go for pretty cheap. Probably will have to borrow once to make it happen, but we might keep things running while we do it. We might actually be able to get by without having to do that. Turn that layer back off. This, and let's get started. So we begin with the Oceanside Quarry, and we're going to need a terminal, and that's going to be a truck station. And truck stations are a little more expensive. We could actually put this further away and still be connected to it. Okay, so we're going to put this right there. It'll actually shorten the distance that we have to travel a bit. And that already put us up a bit, because we're going to need 3 of these. So yes, we are going to need to borrow a little bit of money. But we're only going to borrow once, because it's going to be pretty easy to set up. Now I wonder, can we reach 2 stations? No. I was hoping we could maybe connect both of those up. So we'll have to do this one alone. And this is going to be the obvious place to go for us. As again with the shorter distance. And then we're going to put one in on this back side of town, which you can see actually is going to give us almost the entire town. Not quite. Well, let's get the near stuff. We'll get the far stuff with a single stop. There we go. So we'll start with that. Okay. And now, one last thing that we need before we start making this all happen is we're going to link this road right here. I do want it to curve a little bit just to match that curved road. Have a decent T out of that. And now we're ready. I wonder if our Jersey line... Haha, you automatically updated. Oh, I love it. So it used to come from here, go down this way, and then head that way. Now that this road is linked up, it's automatically taken the shorter route. That's good. Which, by the way, how are we looking on that? That Jersey line is still losing money, but the rate just got a little better, I'm guessing. It's coming along a little faster. It is starting to fill up. The first couple times we ran it, there was nobody on it. And all of these lines are down a little bit. They're just not bringing in what they were not so long ago. I don't know if it's the vehicles. Could be the vehicles needing replacing. But since we set those up, we're definitely not bringing in what we were. Okay. Now we're just down to needing lines and vehicles. And we're going to need just 3 lines to make for this to happen. We're going to go in reverse here on the line creation. Start with our really easy one. Our oceanside transfer. Now, let's go with, this is cargo and it's road. And this is oceanside distribution. Okay, now the next line. Oceanside North to Oceanside Transfer. I'm going to be renaming that one in a little bit, but we're going to go Cargo Road, and this is going to be Oceanside, and I'm going to call it Brick. It looks like brick. It talks like brick, even if it says construction material. And that's going to be delivery. Oceanside North. Let's change your name. And this is going to be Oceanside Brick. That one. That one is going to be Oceanside Stone. I don't need to call it Quarry, it's fine. Actually tempted to make one line. Might be cheaper. You know what? Cancel. I'm going to cancel this line. Line 1? No. We're going to do something here. We're going to go like... That's going to be pretty cheap for what I'm about to get out of this. Okay, in line manager, we want brick delivery. Well, you know what? I'm okay with calling it... No. Let's change the name here. This is going to be stone, brick, and delivery. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to cancel this and we start again. So we're going to go from stone to brick to transfer. Oi! What are you doing? Helps if I do it right. There you go. And now the convenient thing is we're shortening the return. So, starts here, comes down here, it's going to return this way, deliver, and then go back that way. Now, one line instead of 2 to manage. 3 destinations in a small, basically triangular pattern. That's going to be easier to cover. Now, the distribution one, I think I only need 1 vehicle for that. Now, this is Oceanside, so we need the Chula Vista, right? Yeah, Chula Vista. Buy 1. And now we're into the American horse-drawn carriages. We're going to buy 1 for that, but we're going to need, I don't know, 10? Let's try 10. Well, what is the demand? I suppose before I buy them, what is the demand in Oceanside? 39. Well, 10 would be 40 on what they're capable of delivering. So yeah, let's try that. So we'll buy 11. Okay, we send 1 to the cargo distribution, and we send all the others to the stone brick delivery. So they should be rolling out right now, and they do appear to be doing just that. Alright, where are you headed? Suppose I need to get on board to see where you're headed. Heading for Oceanside Stone. You're going to the right place. That's good. Alright. Now, more lines than we had before. Let's stretch this out a little bit further. Okay, we're still getting them all in. We've now turned all but Chula East into a profitable line, and it's right there. It's right on the mark. So those are all back up and running smoothly. None of them are at full capacity, but we're also not horribly wasteful. So we just passed destination number 2 as they all head towards destination number 1. With these lines connected, they should start rolling pretty quick. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go get our first delivery of stone. We have 10 vehicles. That means we could actually pick up quite a bit here. Let's see how much is going to be available for us, though. Alright, first one's full. Now this first time, the vehicle won't have anything to pick up. It's going to drop off the stone. Nothing's going to be ready for it, and it's going to take off and go out of there. But I'm not going to set these to some sort of wait till it's full scenario, because it's going to wait for what it drops off itself to process. And I don't want it to do that. It will get to the point where it'll back up. It'll fill up over time and be ready to go. So we'll get a little bit of money from this first one, and then we'll have to kind of see with vehicles behind it as they produce. There's the factory off there to our left. So we're a little ways away from it. 5,000. Nice. Okay. Now it's empty. It's empty, but we're going to start collecting. So each one of these is going to get 5,000 as it drops off. Let's see if we can catch the next one as it goes by. Okay, we did catch the next one. We'll see if it has 4 to pick up, though. I don't know if it'll have 4 ready. There are 3 at least. There we go. Okay, we got 4. We got 4. So we've loaded up 4 bricks on here and got the 5,000 for dropping off the stone. Now we'll ride with this one to see what you get for delivery in town as we complete the loop. Well, you really don't complete the loop till you get back to the stone. Alright, so we're already into town. We're in Oceanside here. Not that we're near the ocean, but hey, it's all good. And it looks like the first buggies are already heading back the other way. And we should be just about to our destination here. Heading this way, and we will drop off 5,300. So one circuit brings in a little over 9,000, almost $10,000. So every time this completes a lap, we'll have $10,000 or thereabouts coming in. That's not bad, especially for what it costs to do. So this should become profitable quite soon. It might already be there. You look at this one individual vehicle, its expenses have totaled close to 4,000 so far. We'll see. It's taken a little time already. This is actually not quick. But it looks like the expenses are about 4,000 per year. And I'd say it's going to take more than a year to run a circuit, but less than 2 probably. So if it's 1.5, that's 6,000 expenses and 10,000 income, meaning it's about 4,000 every circuit profitable. That's not bad. That's not bad. That'll definitely add up. You can see already 60,000 to the good, even though we just started. Alright, so our lines are all profitable, and we are now making good money here. Making good money. Going at it. Making the bricks. Now, one of the things I did not check to see if I need to make an adjustment on is our ratio. So stone obviously is 1:1. But we are 1:1. It seemed like we were. So stone coming out, brick coming out. 1 stone gives you 1 brick. So we're just fine on that. So the next thing to check is how are we doing now? Well, we've only done 1 circuit so far. But how are we looking here? 23? 24? 45? The number's actually increased. And it's going to make Oceanside grow really quick. There's already a new road right here that just popped up. This whole new area, look how quickly that's popped up. There was nothing here, wasn't there? That's all brand new growth. This is new growth. This road was not linked up before. I think this one dead-ended like right here, so this is new. I think this one ran to about here, so Oceanside getting bigger immediately. That will also help with our desire of individuals to go back and forth between towns. So Jersey City, you are a little bit busy, aren't you? 16 people waiting and 10 waiting there, so looks like we finally have a need. You're losing money though, but the rate is pretty low. But we're not full. So maybe people from Jersey want to go to Oceanside now that there's some industry there, but not necessarily the other way around. Jersey Central, never full, but it seems most of it is people waiting at 1 stop. So we'll have to let those be as they are, but you can already see our most profitable line is the one that just started. And it looks like I could add a couple more vehicles to that line without a problem, because we are not anywhere near the full demand that Oceanside has. So let's go ahead and add, I don't know, 4 more. Them on that line. I mean, we're producing plenty. Production's 400. We're only shipping at a rate of 100. Same here. Production's nowhere near what it could be. And consumption, definitely not full either. So that's good. We're gonna add to that. Oceanside, what do you have? Okay, you've got people waiting to go to Jersey. The route's starting to pick up now. I wish I'd got this leveled off right. Start to see what else is out there, because that's clearly where the money is. I don't want to go spending immediately, but what we're bringing in, the rate we're bringing in, we might be able to set up another one without having to take out a loan at this point in time. Now, here's another need for brick, and there's another brick factory right there. So is there a quarry nearby? There is not. There's not a nearby quarry. In fact, I don't see a quarry anywhere near there. I really don't see a quarry around there at all. Is this the closest quarry to there? Boy, that's harsh. Oh, there's 2 right there. Now, look at this. We have not been here yet, but oh, looky, looky, looky. South Bend needs brick. Brick factory and quarry. This route couldn't be any easier. I wonder what we could do. Could we? They're gonna be a little too far apart, aren't they? Alright, let's do this. This is super simple. We can set this up without spending the money. Now, where the route goes, we might as well. Then again, we could do it on another road. No, we don't need to build a road just for that. I'm okay running it this way. This will be easy profit for us. Now, industry is on either end of this town. I'm wondering if this is a better place right here and then just link the road. That's probably going to be the way we want to go with this. Okay, and then let's take care of the road part. We're gonna have to do passenger within South Bend. We could do to Hollywood while we're at it, since we're over here now. But let's start with the cargo. We've got it, so let's do it. We will... Let's see, do we need a truck stop? It's already got all the brick except for over here. So add one stop right there. And do the same thing. We'll have one vehicle for that. And it looks like the other one, what, we added 4 more, 14. Well, we don't have the money for 14 yet. Let's start with what we can afford. We're going to need to make our line, and we'll do the same thing. We might as well do what we did on that one. So, new line. We'll need to rename those. Let's go Cargo Road, and this is just call it SB for South Bend, and we have the same thing, stone, brick, delivery. Love this combination. Quick and easy, simple, close. Okay, we need one more line though. And that's Cargo Road, South Bend, and we have distribution. Vehicles. Oh, we're missing something. We are missing something, and we're going to be linking up with Hollywood. So we're going to put this out here. Oh, this is pretty cheap. Okay. Well, that's good. Da 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 da. You are South Bend Road Depot. Vehicles in poor condition. Okay, it's starting. First round of vehicles need replacing, but we will get there. I would take 15 if I can afford it. I can't. I can afford that many. So we put one on South Bend distribution, and we put the rest on South Bend stone brick delivery. Down to 15,000 at the moment, but that will quickly rise. Look at that, 90,000 now. Ouch. Jersey. What are you doing to me here? Lines, they don't all fit on the page anymore. Yeah, that Jersey Oceanside one, not going so great, but in time it'll get there. See all the vehicles on their way. They're starting with that negative balance, but it'll pick up. It'll pick up for sure. You can see we're already getting a healthy balance. We need about 7 more. I have a little bit of money right now. We might as well buy what we can. Need 5 more. Let's see what the demand is, though. We're just getting started. 47. So yeah, we'll get what we can out on that route soon. Now we could, in time, connect the road up down here and shorten the route a little bit. That would be nice. And we have some really good... Well, there's tools. They need tools. There's wood up there. There's wood there. There is a sawmill, but that's too far away. You need food in Hollywood. There's food. And there's a farm. So there's an easy one right there, too. So... farm, food processing, and they need food. So we'll be setting that up here pretty soon in Hollywood as well. Need a little bit of money to do that, but money's going to start rolling in a lot quicker with these cargo lines. But like I said, I need to start replacing some vehicles that have been at it for a while. A bit of a deficit here recently. Loan interest not that bad as we only have 3 million out, but I'd still like to eliminate that. In between this episode and the next episode, I will definitely be doing some running off camera. These guys are going to start bringing in the money pretty soon because they're all going to pick up this stone, sell it there, and we should have that same 10,000 cycle. Which won't be too bad to do. But South Bend will start growing here pretty quick. I have the money, which I still want to add more vehicles to that line. I have the money. Start working on passengers in South Bend. And in Hollywood, link them up, and then set up the cargo line here as well. So a lot of money to be had down here between these two towns. Okay, that should be enough to get that going. And meanwhile, how are we looking on these guys? Okay, they're looking good. Approaching 100,000 already. And staying busy, staying full. Their rate 56, quite high. And Jersey Oceanside, the only passenger line that's losing money. But you look at the Oceanside line here now. Look how much money they're bringing in. Oh, it was at 66,000 a moment ago. Okay, these guys are already dropping off. So they're already bringing in that money. 5,000 there. We're gonna get our first drop off here, but he's probably empty. The next one will be full or partially full. There's the local one running around. He'll have no problem. He's only got a couple to deliver to. There you go, about 5,000. So this line is producing over 10,000 based on distance. So it's over 10,000 every lap that they make, and you could already see that it's already reached profitable capacity. We're one below the other one right now. So one more vehicle would put it on equal footing. Or will it? Oh yeah, +6, +5. So it should be one more. Let's get one more just to have them equal with each other. Oh, there you go, autosave. Slowed me down a little bit there. Alright, so that line's now up and running. It should be approaching that 100,000 mark. Not immediately, but before long. It's already up to 36,000. This one will also begin turning a profit as it needs to distribute to these few buildings down here, and it will in time. And we're almost across the board in profit now. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, look at that. Having a good year here. Spending's coming down a little bit. Even last year with 100,000 in spending and 30,000 in loan interest, we still turned a decent profit. This year, spending down. We're almost to the end of the year. And look at that profit for the year. Looking very nice. If we can make 150,000 a year, we can pay back, even running just a few years, we can pay back 500,000 and then put away a little bit of money so that we can start our next project. And that project, again, being passenger connections in these two southern towns. It'd be nice to link them all together, like with Reno or something, but yeah, those are expensive. Those are expensive. I'd still love to see Jersey City connect with Murrieta and Riverside sooner rather than later, so that these are all linked together, those 6. These 2, it's not urgent. I wonder, do we have a link to Portland? I think we do. Oh, Portland is linked to South Bend. Hollywood? I don't think so. It could, but it would be a long ways around. We could connect this with this farm, and then we could connect this farm with this farm, and that would link Hollywood. Or we could do a tunnel underneath here, and then you can get up to Portland that way, and that's a much shorter distance. And of course, this plateau, at some point we'd want to connect it down. And that's one way that you might be able to get up. It's not easy though. Definitely not easy. So we won't go there yet. Portland though is a maybe. We might link Portland with South Bend. That's a long route though. And the same with the Jersey City. It's a long route. Hardly anybody wants to take it at this point until those cities get a bit larger. And there you go. We're up to just about 50,000 now. And there, see, there you go. Jersey again. Losing a little money in Jersey. And there's nowhere near the vehicles on it that you have on these other lines. It's the distance. It's definitely the distance. Not quite rolling in dough yet, but we're getting close. We could certainly afford to do this project, but I am out of time. So next time, we're going to link up South Bend with Hollywood, run those passenger lines around the two towns, and then we're going to get cargo food into Hollywood. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and replace a whole bunch of vehicles. I'm going to pay off one loan at least, and then have about a similar amount of money that I have right now before we start those projects. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.